Aquarius, what if everything you've ever felt, your weirdness, your dreams, your restlessness, wasn't just random? What if I told you an ancient prophecy, buried for 800 years, was always about you, and that it's activating right now, this July 2025? Across the globe, Aquarians are waking up, feeling chills, seeing strange numbers, having wild dreams of water and storms. It's not your imagination, it's a cosmic signal. And tonight, I'll reveal the secrets hidden in the prophecy of 1222 that point directly to you. Why does this date haunt secret texts, appear in lost journals, and connect to Aquarians in every era? And what explosive event is about to unfold that could change your destiny forever? If you've ever wondered why you feel so different, this is the video you can't afford to miss. Because the prophecy is real, and it's unlocking through you right now. So smash that subscribe button, drop "I am the water bearer" in the comments, and share this with every Aquarius you know. Because together, we're about to activate something the world has never seen. Let's get started. Let's begin with a question that might send a chill down your spine. Why does the year 1222 keep haunting the pages of secret texts, hidden journals, and long-lost prophecies from every corner of the world? Imagine this. You're in an ancient monastery, far from the modern world, candlelight flickering against cold stone walls. A monk hurriedly tucks away a scroll as footsteps echo down the hall. On that fragile parchment, the numbers 1222 are scrawled, surrounded by strange symbols, waves, stars, and most curiously, the sign of Aquarius. But it doesn't stop there. Halfway across the world, deep inside a remote cave in the east, you find faded paintings, waves beneath a midnight sky, a figure pouring water from a sacred jar, and right beside it, carved with trembling hands, the year 1222. Now picture a medieval scholar sitting by a dimly lit window in the west, scribbling furiously in his diary. In the margins, he writes cryptic notes, desperate to capture a vision he can't explain. Aquarius, 1222, beware the awakening. Why? Why does this single year, centuries before our own, echo across continents, languages, and belief systems? Here's where it gets unsettling. Every single time 1222 appears, it's tied to one sign, one symbol, one prophecy: Aquarius. For centuries, astrologers, mystics, and secret societies obsessed over this mystery. What was the secret meaning of 1222? Why did it always lead back to Aquarius? And maybe most importantly, why did those in power go to such extremes to bury this prophecy, locking it away in forbidden books, coded letters, and ancient star maps? Tonight, for the first time, we're peeling back the layers and revealing the answers that have been hidden for 800 years. Are you ready to find out what 1222 was really about? Stay with me, because what you're about to discover could change everything you thought you knew about your destiny. Now, let's travel back, all the way to 1222 AD. Picture the scene. The night sky above ancient Constantinople, now Istanbul, burns crimson as a rare blood moon rises. The city holds its breath. In a candlelit chamber, far from prying eyes, a secret circle of seers gathers. They sense something monumental is about to unfold. One by one, they close their eyes, falling into a trance. And in that timeless moment, they share a vision so vivid, so unsettling, it's passed down in whispers for centuries. They see a pair of shimmering waves, waves not of water, but of pure electric blue light, emerging from a stormy, churning sea. The waves move in perfect harmony, vibrating with a mysterious power. Then, the vision shifts. The world teeters on the edge of chaos. People wander through the darkness, lost, anxious, hungry for meaning. They search for truth, for connection, for hope. Above this troubled world, a single constellation flares to life, outshining all the rest: Aquarius, the water bearer. But here's where the story takes a twist. The seers know the world isn't ready for what they've seen. So they hide their message, wrapping it in a secret code scattered across paintings, carvings, ancient cathedrals, and even family bloodlines. A code meant to stay locked until humanity truly needed it. For generations, powerful groups, churches, kings, hidden orders, tried to erase every trace. But some clues slipped through, a symbol etched above a church door, a cryptic pattern in a mosaic, a recurring family dream. And the final key, the prophecy warned, it would only unlock when humanity reached a crisis so deep, so universal, that only the water bearers, those born under Aquarius, could pour out what the world needed most. Aquarius, that crisis is now. The code is waking up. And if you're watching this, you may be holding the missing piece. Stay with me, because in a moment I'll reveal what happens when the code activates and why you are more important than you realize. Pause for just a second, Aquarius. Let's get honest. Have you been feeling different lately? Maybe you get sudden chills right in the middle of a normal day for no reason at all. Maybe you've woken from vivid dreams, oceans rising, ancient cities lost beneath the waves, thunderstorms that feel more like messages than weather. Maybe you see numbers, 1, 2, or 22, flashing on clocks, receipts, license plates. It's like reality is trying to nudge you over and over. Pay attention. It's time. And then there's that restlessness inside you, a powerful urge to break out of the old, jobs, relationships, even your own beliefs. A whisper that says, step into who you're meant to be. The world is about to change, and so are you. You might brush it off, thinking, maybe I'm just anxious, maybe everyone feels this way. But what if I told you it's not anxiety, it's not random, it's the ancient prophecy activating inside your DNA. You're not alone. In the last few months, Aquarians around the globe have reported a surge of wild, almost magical synchronicities. Emails from people you haven't spoken to in years, suddenly reaching out with news that changes everything. Déjà vu so strong, you have to stop and catch your breath. A magnetic pull toward old books, lost languages, symbols you can't explain, but feel are somehow important. A hunger for answers you can't find on Google. Let me share a story. Last week, a woman wrote to me, I keep dreaming of carrying water up a mountain, but when I reach the top, it turns to light. What does it mean? Here's what it means, Aquarius. The prophecy is activating. Through you, this is your sign. If you're feeling these things, it's not a coincidence. It's your calling. Stay with me, because in the next moments, we'll reveal exactly what you're being prepared for and why this matters more than you could ever imagine. So, what does the ancient prophecy of 1222 really say about you, Aquarius? After decades, no, centuries of research, translation, and decoding, here's what we finally discovered. Listen closely. When the clock of the world strikes the hour of change and the rivers run with questions, the bearer of water shall awaken the lost light. In the 7th month, under the stars of the new age, the chosen will remember, and what was hidden shall rise, to break the cycle, to free the world, to heal what was broken. Let's break this down. The clock of the world strikes the hour of change. That's now, 2025. Can you feel it? Uncertainty everywhere. Systems breaking down. People searching for hope, truth, and new beginnings. And the rivers run with questions. Never before have so many people been so hungry for answers. But in this storm of confusion, there's a sign. The bearer of water shall awaken the lost light. That's you, Aquarius, the water bearer, the one who pours out hope and vision, who stirs others awake. In the 7th month, under the stars of the new age, that's this July, this moment, a rare cosmic alignment. The energy isn't just random, it's a trigger. It's why so many Aquarians are waking up right now. But here's the real twist that was hidden for centuries. This prophecy isn't about one legendary hero or a single chosen one. It's about a collective awakening, a whole tribe of Aquarians scattered around the globe, suddenly rising up, connected by invisible threads, each with their own unique gifts, stories, wounds, and dreams. And when these water bearers start pouring their wisdom, their truth, their courage into a thirsty world, that's when the cycle finally breaks. That's why, this July, everything is shifting for you. It's not just fate. It's your time to remember, to rise, and to join a movement that's been 800 years in the making. So if you feel that stirring inside you, don't ignore it, because your moment is now. Let me pull you deeper into this story, Aquarius, because the truth is more personal than you think. In the year 1222, legend speaks of a young woman named Lyra. She lived in a time of storms, political, spiritual, and literal. One night, as thunder rolled over her village and lightning split the sky, Lyra felt something awaken inside her. It wasn't fear. It was a mysterious calling, like a melody only she could hear. She described it as the voice in the wind, the pulse beneath the rain. That night, Lyra packed a small satchel and slipped quietly from her home. She didn't know where she was going or why. All she knew was that the dreams she'd been having, the visions of waves, of stars, of a new kind of world, were suddenly too real to ignore. By sunrise, she'd wandered far from her village, but she wasn't alone. There, under the grey morning sky, she met 3 strangers, each drawn by their own restless dreams, each feeling the same impossible pull. Together, the 4 sat in silence, realizing their stories matched. All had heard the call, all felt guided by a force beyond logic. Without fully understanding why, they formed a circle, hand in hand, heart to heart. That was the birth of the first Water Bearers Covenant. They pledged to protect the prophecy, to keep the code alive, to pass on the secret through wars, through plagues, through centuries of darkness and doubt. Their bloodlines, their stories, their secret rituals weave quietly through history, sometimes almost fading, but always returning at the hour of greatest need. Now, in 2025, that hour is here again. But this time, the circle is global. It's reforming through midnight texts, random run-ins, dreams that won't let you go, sudden flashes of recognition with strangers, and even through videos like this. If you're watching, you're not just a bystander. You're part of this ancient lineage. You're feeling it, the urge to break free, to reject shallow lies, to speak your truth, to create, to rebel, to heal. That's your soul contract, written before you were born, echoing through centuries, activating right now. This isn't New Age fluff. This is your invitation. The circle is forming, the energy is building, and whether you know it or not, you've already answered the call. Stay with me. What you do next could change not just your future, but the future of the world. But let's get to the heart of it. What exactly is activating in July 2025? What makes this moment different from every other turning point you've heard about? The prophecy left a chillingly precise message. In the month of the water, the gates will open. The old will fall away, the bearers will remember, and the world will taste the first waters of the new era. This is not just poetic language, this is a cosmic alarm bell. Astrologers are saying that July 2025 is a once-in-a-millennium event. Uranus, your ruling planet, will form a grand cross with Pluto, Mercury, and the full moon. For astrologers and mystics, this is the ultimate power surge. Imagine all the cosmic spotlights shining directly on you, Aquarius. What does this mean in real life? It's not just theory, it's a wave of energy you will actually feel. For Aquarians, July 2025 will not be subtle. It will be like waking up from a lifelong sleep. Intuitive downloads will come so strong they'll wake you at 3 a.m. You'll get ideas, visions, maybe even warnings, answers to questions you didn't know you had. You might feel compelled to reach out to someone, start something new, or finally walk away from what's been holding you back. Unexpected opportunities will appear. Doors that were once sealed shut, relationships, jobs, projects, creative dreams will suddenly swing open. People will come into your life who feel instantly familiar, almost like you've known them before. Resources, ideas, and synchronicities will flow in your direction, as if the universe has decided it's your turn. But here's the most profound sign. You'll feel as if you're being watched, not by other people, but by destiny itself. It's that tingling on the back of your neck, the sense that someone, something, is checking to see if you're really ready. This is the cosmic checkpoint. The universe wants to know, will you step up? Will you answer the call, pour out your gift, and help unlock the new era? Because this July, Aquarius, is when the ancient gates swing wide open and you are standing at the threshold. So after all these centuries, after all the secrets, the signs, the awakenings, what are you supposed to do, Aquarius? How do you activate this ancient prophecy and step fully into the destiny that's been calling you, maybe even before you were born? It isn't about waiting for some cosmic miracle to drop in your lap. The prophecy was always about action, about you making a choice, a series of small brave choices that ignite the transformation the world so desperately needs. Here are the 3 keys passed down from the Water Bearers Covenant in 1222 all the way to you, right here, right now. Key 1. Answer the inner call. Stop dismissing those flashes of intuition, the dreams you can't shake, the restlessness that makes you crave something more. That's not just in your head. That is the ancient code awakening within your spirit. When you feel the nudge to speak up, to step out, to start fresh, even if it scares you, follow it. Nobody else needs to understand. This journey is yours. The world needs your weirdness, your innovation, your authentic self. Key 2. Find your circle. Aquarius, you are a trailblazer, but you are not meant to walk this path alone. The prophecy was never about one person. It was about a collective, a new kind of tribe. Start looking for other water bearers, online, at work, at events, or even in brief encounters that feel strangely fated. Don't be afraid to share your story, your ideas, or even your confusion. When Aquarians connect, their combined energy can break cycles, heal wounds, and create miracles. The magic multiplies when the circle grows. Key 3. Pour your gift into the world. July 2025 isn't about waiting and watching. It's about bold, unapologetic action. Write your story, launch that idea, make your art, speak the truth that no one else will say. Invent, heal, reveal, rebel. Whatever your soul is aching to pour out, do it now. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be real. Because this is the moment the world is thirsting for what only you, Aquarius, can give. Don't hold back. The prophecy is activated through you, and the world is ready, finally, to receive your gift. And now, Aquarius, here's what almost everyone misses. What's been buried under centuries of dust and denial. The prophecy of 1222 wasn't hidden because it was dangerous. It was hidden because the world simply wasn't ready. It wasn't ready for the wild, untamed, world-shifting energy that true Aquarians carry in their DNA. But look around. The old systems, the ones that kept us trapped in routine, fear, and silence, are collapsing. Control is slipping through the fingers of those who once held it so tightly. The world is unraveling from the inside out, and it needs new answers. Answers that don't fit inside the old boxes. That's why the water bearers, the Aquarians, are rising. Maybe you've always felt different. Maybe you were the one who questioned, who rebelled, who saw the world in colour when everyone else insisted on black and white. Maybe you felt out of place, like your ideas were too wild, too idealistic, too much for the world as it was. But that was never a flaw. That was always your superpower. Because now, in this moment of collective uncertainty, the world is finally ready for you. Ready for your visions, your inventions, your heart, and your hope. Ready for you to lead the healing, to pour out new life, to help birth something radically new. If you're here, watching this, I promise it's not an accident. You didn't stumble onto this message by chance. Somewhere in your ancestry, someone dreamed of a time when you would awaken, when you would step into the circle, step up as a leader, a healer, a bringer of change. You chose to be born for this moment. That restless urge inside you, it's not just for you, it's the pulse of the entire world calling you to action. The world needs your weird, wild, unstoppable Aquarian magic right now. So don't hold back, don't play small. You are the key to the future your ancestors dreamed of. This is your moment. This is your activation. And the new era starts with you. Aquarius, as we reach the end of this journey, I want you to pause and truly let this sink in. Everything you felt, every nudge, every strange dream, every sense that you're here for something bigger, it all matters. The ancient prophecy of 1222 wasn't about some distant myth. It's about you. It's about now. This July, as the cosmic gates swing open, you're being called to step into your destiny. The world needs your voice, your truth, your unique energy. Don't let anyone, not even your own doubts, convince you to play small. Remember, you are not alone. Across the world, other water bearers are waking up too. This is the moment you were born for, the one your ancestors dreamed of, and the future generations are depending on. So here's my call to you. Say yes to your activation. Embrace your weirdness. Join the circle. Share your story in the comments. Declare, I am the water bearer. And if this message stirred something inside you, subscribe for more. Share this video with every Aquarius you know and help awaken the tribe. The prophecy is no longer hidden. The time is no longer someday, it's right now. And you, Aquarius, are the light the world's been waiting for. Step forward. Your destiny is calling. Will you answer?